Welcome to Avila, Spain, known for its fortified city from the Middle Ages. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Avila. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Avila, Spain. Just for context, we have a map here. Avila is 1 hour from Salamanca and 1.5 hours from Madrid. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Avila. People love Avila because of the town walls. The ancient walls, which still enclose the old town of Avila, are the best preserved in Spain. After the Christian reconquest of Avila, the ramparts became an important line of defense against the Moors. They built these protective walls between 1090 and 1099. With a rectangular shape following the circumference of the town, the circuit extends 2,557 meters. The imposing stone wall stands at an average height of 12 meters, along with towers and turrets positioned every 20 meters for guards to watch for coming invaders. 9 entrance gates provides access to the city. The most spectacular gates are the Puerta de San Vincent and Puerta de Alcázar, which incorporates repurposed Roman-era stones. Between these two gates is the apse of the cathedral. The cathedral tower forms part of the town's defenses. People love Avila because of the Basilica de San Vincent. Outside the town walls, beyond the Puerta de San Vincent, is the Basilica of San Vincent. Stands on the spot where Saint Vincent is believed to have been martyred in AD 300. Much of the church was built in the early 12th century, including part of the nave and apse, and the rest of the building was completed in the 14th century. Various architectural styles find expression throughout the building. The basilica has a Baroque altar and a nave that blends Romanesque and Gothic elements, with a particularly impressive Gothic cupola, which dates back to the mid-13th century. Tourists may visit the Basilica de San Vincent to admire its splendid interior. The church is open to the public every day with an admission fee. Mass is celebrated here on Sunday mornings. People love Avila because of the Convento de Santa Teresa de Jesus. Opposite the Puerta de la Santa, the Convento de Santa Teresa de Jesus stands on the site of Santa Teresa's birthplace. The building was designed by the architect Fray Alonso de San Jose as a convent for nuns. The Convento de Santa Teresa and its church, the Iglesia de Santa Teresa, was inaugurated in 1636. The Iglesia de Santa Teresa has a relatively plain Baroque facade with a statue of Saint Teresa over the doorway. The main feature of the interior is the Capilla Natal, the room in which Santa Teresa was born, converted into a lavishly decorated Baroque chapel. The altar displays a richly ornamented statue of Saint Teresa by Gregorio Fernandez, depicting the moment of her vision of the cross. People love Avila because of the Real Monasterio de Santo Tomas. The Dominican Monastery of Santo Tomas lies outside the town walls in a beautiful setting. With an endowment from the Catholic monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella, the Royal Monastery of St. Thomas was founded in 1483 by the first Grand Inquisitor of Spain. The Catholic monarchs also used the monastery as a summer palace. The church facade has an austere appearance, and its interior is somber except for the high altar and choir featuring richly carved stalls. The high altar displays a wonderful retablo, a masterpiece of art, illustrating scenes of the life of St. Thomas Aquinas. Tribunals of the Inquisition once met in the choir, and the Catholic monarchs attended Mass seated in the choir. The Real Monasterio de Santo Tomas is open daily year-round. The entrance fee includes an audio guide. People love Avila because of the Cathedral of San Salvador. This spectacular monument holds the distinction of being Spain's oldest Gothic cathedral. One of the most visible landmarks in Avila, the cathedral is integrated into the ancient town wall. Construction of the cathedral was begun in 1091 in Romanesque style, but the building wasn't completed until the 14th century, and the dominant architectural style is Gothic. The enormous granite structure has a fortress-like aspect. One of the cathedral's most notable features includes the figural decoration of the Apostles' Doorway on the north facade that dates back to the 15th century. A striking feature of the interior is the red and white granite stonework from the early building phase. People love Avila because of the viewpoint of the four posts. This monument consists of 4 5-meter Doric columns that frame a large cross made of granite. Built in the late 16th century, it was intended as a stopping point for those on pilgrimage to the Hermitage of San Leonardo, significant for being one of the spots where Santa Teresa de Jesus rested. This popular vantage point gives tourists the opportunity to see Avila and the entirety of its historic walls from above, as well as panoramic views of the surrounding landscapes. The scenery looks especially magical at night when the city walls and landmarks are illuminated. People of Avila because of the Monasterio, Nuestra, Senora, de Gracia. The monastery was founded in the 16th century. This peaceful retreat is found outside the Avila city walls. Visitors enter from the Plaza del Cristo, which leads to the exquisite Gothic cloister. Dating to 1406, the 2-level arcaded cloister is a serene space that surrounds a small garden and provides access to other areas of the convent, including the church. Although the church was built during the Renaissance period, it was designed in Gothic style. The sanctuary was later enhanced with Baroque plaster details. Tourists may attend a celebration of Mass at the church during the hours of worship, Monday through Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. The church is also open to the public for guided visits every day except Monday. People of Avila because of Plaza Mayor. Like most Spanish cities, Avila has a central plaza that is the natural gathering place for socializing. Avila's Plaza Mayor, also known as Plaza de Mercado Chico or the Plaza Mercado Grande, may not be the largest of its kind, but is nevertheless a wonderful place to visit. This lovely plaza has a typical arcaded perimeter lined with plenty of restaurants and shops, and is the ideal place to stop and enjoy an espresso at a cafe or simply rest on one of the many benches to watch the people come and go. Tourists and locals alike frequent the plaza, and many of the city's major cultural and social events are held here. People of Avila because of the Jewish quarter. During the Middle Ages, the town of Avila had a large, flourishing, and influential Jewish community. The Jews lived in 2 areas within the town walls, in the northeast corner around the Puerta de San Vincent and in the southwest corner near Puerta de Puente. Medieval cobblestone streets and hidden squares hint at the legacy of the past. South of the chapel is a hostel called the Synagogue that occupies the former house of the rabbi and is full of Hebrew references. People of Avila because of the Capilla de Mosen Rubi de Bracamonte. This historic chapel is found in a quiet part of the old town north of the Plaza Mayor between the Puerta de Carmel and the Puerta de San Vincent. Mosen Rubi, a converted Jew who belonged to an aristocratic family in Avila, dedicated the chapel in 1516 as a mausoleum for his aunt Maria Herrera and her husband. The alabaster tomb was created by Vasquez de Avila. The chapel of Mosen Rubi now belongs to a Dominican nunnery. The richly decorated interior features beautiful artworks, and a particular highlight is the Cristo de las Batallas, a 17th century polychrome figure of Christ. Some scholars believe that the church was originally constructed in 1492 as a synagogue. The reasons provided in this video are not all the reasons why people love Avila. If you've got a reason why you love Avila, pop it in the comment section. I'll make another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now!